Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I guess I'm going to entitle this video Gmail, Google Mail, WTF. And the reason why I'm entitling this is they're just things that don't make sense to me. That don't mean that they're not true because they don't make sense. They just don't make sense. And I guess sometimes people have a different way of expressing things like other people don't, And what I mean by that is this, and I give you the story. From time to time, I send some of my subscribers that usually utilize my tabbing service a lot. I appreciate you guys. The Disco Dance, the Michael McDonald's, the Andre Cottons, the list goes on. James Gardner, I hope everything is well with you. So I would send them and some other people songs that I do that I know I can't post on YouTube. I get flagged or don't want to run the risk of getting flagged for copyright issues or purposes. So I send them, these songs that I've done, and it's interesting. I send them. Now, if I'm sending it to these people, that means I want them to have access to the email and the information that's in the email. So I send it through my Gmail because I can't do it through my Hotmail because the Hotmail doesn't have enough memory to send these files. So that's why I go through Gmail. So I send them, and then I get back from the people that I send them is they need access to access the email, which makes no sense because I'm like, if I sent it to them, why do Gmail have to send this to me to say they want access? That was the reason why I sent it to them so they can have access. That makes no sense to me. And it frustrates some of my subscribers because they think maybe it's something on my end that I'm doing I'm not doing. And it just don't make sense to them neither. So if anybody can explain that mystery to me, I would greatly appreciate it. I send an email to somebody, then I get an email back from them saying that it requires that they get access to this information. That makes no sense to me. And the other one is, and this is really messed up. A long story short, about 5 months ago, I was getting a lot of robocalls. And the people that were initiating these were crooks. Because what happened was I had issues with my computer. And I found, this company and they service on the internet saying that we can fix or find missing files. So I enlisted their help, paid them. They couldn't find it. So they took a partial payment since they couldn't find it. We were done. Then they kept calling me or emailing me and calling me. Do you still want? No, I don't. You guys couldn't find it the first time, so I don't need your services no more. Thank you. Have a good day. So they kept calling. They calling from different numbers. I'm blocking them. They call them blocking them. So I had enough of it. So I contacted my phone service, and it's Magic Jack. You get what you pay for, I guess. So they gave me another number or prompted me through an internet chat because I never talked to anybody. That's the new thing. You can't talk to nobody anymore, either live chat or email. So they instructed me how to take this phone out or change the number and get another number so they wouldn't be calling. So I changed the number. So at this point, this is what's supposed to happen. When you change your number, the old number goes away. 99.9% of the time when people change their number is to disassociate themselves with that number for one reason or another. Either it's people they don't want to keep calling them or they moving or whatever. So changed the number, got the new number, but when they call the old number, it's still in a sense active, meaning that when they call that number, they're prompt to leave a voicemail, and that voicemail comes to my email to let me know that someone has left me email with a number that I've disassociated myself with and shouldn't have any more contact or connection with that number. It makes no sense. When I change the number, the other number should go dead, meaning that when someone calls the old number, they can't get through. The number you've contacted is just no longer in service. That's what I should get, or that's what they should get. Instead, this has been 5 months later. I still get voicemails to my email saying that someone called the old number. And I tried to reach them, Magic Jack, to say, hey, could you kill that number? I mean, that was the reason why I changed the number to kill the number. Can't get through to them. I was on the phone one day, and I kid you not, for 2.5 hours, never got through to anybody. So it's still, in a sense, active, even though when they call, they don't get a live person, but the number is still active, meaning that they can call it and leave a voicemail that's still connected to my new number or my new system, my new phone service. So I'm like, I don't know what that's about. That makes no sense to me neither. When I say get rid of the number, I mean get rid of the number. It's dead, it's gone. It's no longer in use. But to this day, 5 months later, they still calling that number. Not as much as they were, but still calling that number. And I look if I get a voicemail or email on my email saying that there's a voicemail left on that old number. It's ridiculous, And when my term is up with Magic Jack, I'm done with them because I'm like, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. But again, with that email thing, I send something to somebody, then it tells them when they get it that they got to get access to the email. That makes no sense neither. Because again, if I didn't want them to have it, I wouldn't send them an email. And if I sent them an email, I want them to have it. Till next time, take care. Thanks for watching.